Hello there. The last time I spoke to you, I was lucky enough to be joined by a motivational speaker whose years of experience make him the perfect person to speak to employees like you about this subject. This management expert fuses professionalism with humanism, like that, in a way that is so easy to understand and inspirational to all, in much the same way as Winston Churchill showed compassion in his brilliant speeches to the nation whilst showing professionalism whilst defeating the Nazis. You've used professionalism twice.
Still works.
Whilst, so it's still. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sir David, Earl of Brentshire.
My liege. Liege of gentlemen.
Yeah, time is against us, as ever.
Oh, so are the Nazis.
Okay, settle down.
Settle down now. King Goodwin. Settle down now, gentlemen. Of the comedians.
I think it's a bit before my time.
Too young.
I feel like I'm ageing. If we
Like a good wine.
Yep.
Do you like a good wine?
Always.
So do I. I think I want now. Bloody weather.
Finished?
For now.
All right, if we can just get back to what we're actually discussing today, which is the fact that you're going to help us as we begin to think about and prepare for our mid-year personal development reviews.
Well, yeah, bit of a mouthful. As Divine Brown said to Hugh Grant.
Topical. Okay.
I love all that. Topical. But yeah, have I got news for you? I'd love to get on that.
Has anyone got paracetamol?
Merton.
David, when we last spoke, we were discussing and thinking about the Microsoft values, and now we're hoping to expand on that and just think about how we can apply those values when we're thinking about developing our careers. If you were addressing an employee who was hoping to realise their full potential and to sort of expand and develop their career, what advice would you give?
Rule number one, when looking for a job, it is easier to find a new job when employed than when not. So I'd say, if you're looking for a better job, use all your time at Microsoft to find that new job. Spend all your time emailing new employers, faxing, if they've got a franking machine here, go berserk, send out letters, willy-nilly saying, I'm sick here at Microsoft, it does me head in, all they're talking about is values, let me get a better job. They've exploited you, get them back.
All right, it's all solid advice.
Yeah.
I just wonder if we could think more about if people wanted to expand their careers within the organisation.
Training. Ask for training.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Looks good on your CV. Doesn't cost you no employer anything. So he's laughing. Doesn't cost you anything, so you're laughing. Gets you out of the office for a day, which is a day not spent sitting next to some nerd going on about how his mum last night mixed up me Buffy videos with my Deep Space Nine videos, you know what I mean? So, yeah, training. Residential ones are the best. Because not only do you get, a day out chatting up by the bosses over a few beers, but you get a night away from the wife and kids. Or if you're an engineer at Microsoft, a night away from your mum and nan.
Yeah. If we wanted to help maximise...
What do you want to know, Joe? Joe? Should have a badge with Joe on it, shouldn't he?
It's Jeff.
Come here. Look at that. Look at that camera. Come here. Joe 90.
Joe 90.
But you haven't got windscreen wipers when it rains. But... Oh, it's raining heavier than that.
David?
Yeah.
Can we stop this now?
Yeah.
We've been joined by Renton, who's an employee here at Microsoft. He's been with us, I think, for just under 2 years. And he's going to be our guinea pig today. And David is going to help Renton prepare for his mid-year personal development review, which we're all
Big time.
enormously excited about. I've got here, David, some guidelines, which I think we'll just...
the guidelines how to live your life according to Bill Gates, baby.
Well done.
It's all up there, in this little computer, Mr. Gates. I was illustrating a point. I was showing...
Showing off?
No. I was showing...
Showing yourself up?
No, I was showing that you shouldn't live by the rules.
They're not rules, it's just... They're not rules.
Well, don't go on.
It's just...
Finished now, it's fixed now, let's get on with it. I was just busy asking, what is your greatest achievements over the past 12 months?
It's probably I'd probably improve my ability to work independently, not to rely on being shown what to do or be led by the hand.
Yeah, because mine, probably my TV work. I don't know if you've seen. And I've met quite a few celebrities as well over the past. You know the little round black one in Halifax ads? I met him. I forget his name, but I met him. And you know, not the main gay, but the other gay, second gay in Big Brother 2.
Josh.
Yeah, met him.
What, in a gay club?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Outside Planet Hollywood, he was just walking. No. So, that's...
Right. Yeah, I imagine that what you were going to ask, Brenton, specifically, though, is perhaps what's motivated him. When has he felt adrenalised over the last 6-12 months within his job?
Yeah, probably when I got the chance to be there at the beginning of a project and see it right through to the conclusion.
Mine is when I raised £416 for MenCat.
How did you do that?
Walkathon.
A what-a-thon?
Walkathon.
Walk. I thought you said something else.
Yeah. So that's mine. I mean, yours... Yeah, yours, I forget what you said.
I said about working independently.
Yeah. That's your high points. You won't do your low points. But, good. So... Where would you see yourself in a year's time?
I'd like to be in a managerial role.
What, yeah?
Yeah.
It's good if you want to stay stuck in a... Oh, right, it's good. Work your way. I want to probably be hosting my own variety show. Sort of a comedy-based chat. But I've been working on a few new impressions.
Oh, for the love of Christ. Can
No,
we just stay focused?
Oh, Mary, come in here and listen to this. This will not affect the pound in your pocket.
Who's that?
Harold Wilson.
Oh, more
Brilliant.
topical stuff.
Yeah.
Sticking with
Prime
that.
Minister. But, Max Wall's the name. Max Wall's my name.
What is this?
Max Wall. Famous. If I had the leggings on and the boots, and on the night I'd have the wig and everything, Max Wall's the name, it'd be brilliant.
I think he's a little bit before our time.
Well, get some of the old boys in here, they all crack up.
We don't really have old boys. That's not really.
No, I've looked around, where is everyone over 40? It's like Logan's Run in here.
What's Logan's Run?
Oh, it's a film from the 70s. Come on, you must... Look, does this mean nothing? Max Wall's the name. The hell? Huh?
David, if you'll allow me, I'd just like to try and turn the tables for a moment. Imagine I'm giving you an appraisal. I know you don't actually work here at the company.
No way.
Well, you don't work here, but I'm sure there are many similarities between what you do and what we do. Can I ask you, what would you consider to be your strengths?
Strengths include, but are not limited to, the way that I set out each day to seek perfection, achieve perfection, and maintain perfection.
You're perfect.
Oh, can I quote you on that? David Brent, perfect. Head of Microsoft. Good in the CV.
I'm not the head of Microsoft.
Wow.
I didn't say you were perfect.
Wait, well, played the tape back, you did.
Not really.
So, yes.
Well, okay, well, all right, we've analysed your strengths, and you're perfect, apparently. Any point doing weaknesses?
You can ask me.
Got any weaknesses?
No.
Can't think of any? Can I suggest something? A lot of people would say that if you can't identify a weakness in yourself, that in itself is a weakness.
But no, if you haven't got any weaknesses, how can I identify one? What am I going to do, make them up for the sake of it?
No, but everyone's got weaknesses, because that's kind of what makes us human. You see, if you didn't have any weaknesses, that would make you a sort of Christ-like figure.
Can I quote you on that?
Definitely not. Can we try a whole different tack? How could you improve the job you do?
I'd need more hours in the day.
Right. Better time management?
Oh, no, I mean to improve the job I do.
Right.
Right, which is, sort of like pretty much 100% efficient. To, get any more out of that, you'd have to literally have more hours in the day. You know what I mean? The day would have to go on and on.
Yeah, today feels like it is.
Yeah, good. That means you're packing it in.
I feel like packing it in at the moment. Something we've not discussed is mentoring, and I'd like, if I could, to read something that the acting MD has written.
Acting MD, yeah. I'd like to be acting MD at the moment here, Brent, and let me tell you a little story about your wonderful company. I sent in a perfectly good CV. I didn't even get an interview.